A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Tim Ross here with Jerry the King Law.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight. He's a slippery devil. Good grief! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot.
You can't take too many of those and expect to continue.
What a vicious chair shot.
That chair was never meant to be used like that, JR. Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
Be that as it may, this isn't the sort of thing that wins matches, King.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's gonna go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I'd be surprised if there was a single person in this arena who didn't, King.
I think he's got some big plans, JR. Look at this!
He sure is. And boy, he came through big time with that twist of fate.
One.
Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like...
My God, a thunderous blow from that sledgehammer.
Man, talk about getting hammered. Ugh. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. Oh, would you look at that? That was completely uncalled for.
Hey, it's not cheating if you don't get caught, JR.
He went straight for the pin.
One,
no flies on him.
Two.
I think Matt Hardy should change his slogan from I will not die to I cannot win.
King, he's got his opponent hanging off the apron. And there's the forearm grind.
And this is a move that's all about letting your opponent know who's in control. Plus, it hurts like heck.
I've got a feeling that...
I think he's looking for a weapon, JR. That's a smart move. There's all sorts of crazy stuff under the ring, and all of it can inflict a lot of damage on an opponent. Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other. Did you see that? That's going to leave a mark.
I think that's the whole idea, King.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
What a shot! I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
Come on, JR. Everything in WWE is meant to be used like that. Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match. And now it's paying off. He's all fired up now. You can play possum all night, but if you want to win a match, you've got to get up and fight.
One.
Oh, man. That'll leave you hurting for certain.
You're not kidding, JR. That'll leave your head ringing for sure.
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair...
Oh, no. It looks like he's donned the proverbial crimson mask.
There's so much blood, the Red Cross ought to be sponsoring this one, JR.
I don't know if he's even going to be able to finish this match with a gusher like that. And here's the pin. It's great to hear. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about? Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not gonna end well. I think we're gonna find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight. He sure is putting that thing to good use, JR.
I don't know if I'd call it good use, King, but it's definitely an advantage.
He saw that one.
He must be looking for a weapon of some kind. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high I think someone's looking for a weapon under the ring. This could get ugly. And what a slobber knocker of a shot with that sledgehammer. Now, come on. Somebody's got to take that away from him.
Hey, if the referee doesn't stop it, it's all legal.
A textbook reversal there.
If he's looking for a weapon, he's in the right place.
He was playing possum, and his opponent fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. 1, 2.
He's bringing the hammer down,
Oh, my God! That foreign object is certainly being put to good use.
It sure is. I wonder if the manufacturer ever thought it would be used like that. He countered that one perfectly.
What a shot! You can't take too many of those and expect to stay in this.
I don't even want to think about what that feels like, JR.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but he's going for the cover, JR.
1, 2.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
If I live to be 100, I'll never understand why they leave so many damn weapons and so much for looking your opponent in the eye and fighting like a man. 1, 2, 3.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.